EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it! Crackle 80! Cowboy 80! Go!
On play action, Richardson. The throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now!
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw, he brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Second and 10.
Back. Ready.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Ready.
This is third and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Richardson. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On first down, it is Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 5.
From the 33, here's second and 5.
Ready. Ready.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
70.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
No. Ready, go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And now a nice job in pick coverage here. We're going to stop him at the 18-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the double. Come on. Set. 9.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Come on. Ready.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's into the hands of Thornton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Richardson operating from the pistol. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On the ready.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On the set.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors are on top. It's now 10-7.
Our home team, 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Practice.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 15 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On my fly. Ready. Ready.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run it with Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
They'll go again here with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
.21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a timeout for injury. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And he will go all the way.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Hurry, hurry.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Boys, you got this. Focus, boys! Focus!
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll take it on in.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. Into space. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards for the touchdown.
The kicker on.
We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back, and once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chop alert, chop alert. Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now this offense going to use the first.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Come on, come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Likely, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Team 7, visitors nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get up.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a touchdown. Dante Thornton, 44 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready,
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit. And he ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this down to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now Richardson back to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Edwards. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down,
the first thought is often not fullback, but that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Now Richardson. Touchdown! Isaac to Slaw from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Our home team, 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
A first carry now. This is Williams. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
14 yards.
That one good for 14 yards.
First down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Go! Ready.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At their
2nd and 10.
line.
Let's go now. 70.
They go play action. Daniels. And he's got his man on the out route. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. To Jefferson on the slant. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Javonte Williams from 17 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got a man, complete, and it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Visitors 21. Our home team.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He was tackled.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
It's a gain of 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air goes Daniels. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
That's another.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Go!
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Here we go, here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, shot. Like it.
Williams will try again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Daniel's going to keep it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
Our home team, 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready,
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels will set up the screen. This is Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.